And what's happened to my cam? What's happened to my picture? One moment. No need to adjust. And there we go. There we go. Don't quite know what happened there. Just readjust the audio. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. We'll wait for some people to join. Just make sure I've done everything. Just making sure I haven't missed out on all my socials. Don't think I have. There's no Christmas music tonight because it's going to be a bit of a quieter ASMR stream. I'm just looking at my other desktop screen, making sure everything is sure my messages have gone through. Trevor, hello, thank you. Yes, yeah, things are going well, thank you. It's I've been very busy, very busy. I've been trying to go live as often as I can, but you know, life finds a way. I've been very active. I've discovered a good friend of mine put me through to a app called Suno, a music making app, and I've been playing a lot with Suno. I've made quite a few songs actually, and they're all up on, well, the ones that, you know, I not deleted because I'm not satisfied with them, are all available on my YouTube channel. So, you know, I've been playing about with that and making some music videos and you know, writing some song lyrics. I've finally kind of written song lyrics that to the characters that I've wanted to do song lyrics for. Sorry, my voice is going a bit. If it goes a little bit upwards. So there's that. Let me just get onto live chat so I can keep an eye on things. I haven't really done much content creation storyline wise at the moment. I mean, this time of year a lot of people are very busy, so there won't be a great deal. I might have something in the works. I did record a piece. Oh, that's cool. I'm so happy that you got down there okay. You know, and I hope it's, you know, everything you wanted it to be, because, you know, you deserve it, you really do. Seriously, I've been, you know, yeah, I haven't, there's bits and pieces I haven't really done, and bits and pieces I have done, but I'm keeping it sort of on the low level lighting tonight, because I thought I might do some ASMR live, and take it from there. I'm really pleased to hear that. Seriously, I'm pleased for you, because, you know, you know, when you're trying to say something and your mind goes blank. I've just had a lot happening recently, in recent weeks. You know, it's been, I think this time of year always frazzles my brain a bit more. And oh yes, been growing the beard out. I sort of trim this bit. So that I don't end up. But yeah, it's getting a bit more Maximus, really. You know, it's getting more to how I want it to look for Maximus, so I can. Yeah, so as I say, I've been playing a lot with this music app that I, you know, that was sort of pointed in my direction, and I've been playing with playing around with it, different styles, different genres, you know, writing lyrics. As I say, I created a couple of straight up music videos using stock footage from Wondershare Filmora, which is my video editing software, so it's royalty free footage, and you know, And obviously, I, 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 I very much could. I very much could. I will have to do a lot of planning though. That could be a live. You know, perhaps we could do a live stream where we all work on lyrics, and I write them out, and we could all create the song together. You know, but that takes logistics. You know, I want to make sure there are people on board. You know, really sort of my brain doesn't want to brain today. It really doesn't. You know, it's I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun. We just need to. I might run a poll in. I might run some polls in my posts or whatever you call them on here now, community, whatever. I will definitely make some posts in my community section of my channel. So, and we might even have a couple of polls that you know, people can vote for what they think the song should be about, or they can easily just tell me what they think the song should be about. Still bandaged. They're putting me on weekly steroid treatment now. I've got to pick up the steroid cream from the pharmacy that they will be applying, not me, because you know, it's apparently the words are it's healing too well. I don't understand it. I just go get my bandage changed and then head back. Yeah, I'm not in any pain though, and I'm not on antibiotics, so you know, there's that. At least I can drink beer again. So there's that at least. Yeah, so you know, at least I can enjoy myself this holiday season. You know, there's no infection or anything. That means I can't. So, got that going for me. Yep, that's it. Just got this, like what they call a compression bandage, which helps the blood flow. So it sort of creates it's sort of quite tight and creating the blood flow to rebalance, as it were. So I don't know why, but I'm struggling tonight. I really am struggling. You know, I would you like to hear one of the songs? They're royalty free, so they won't affect this channel. We can go to ASMR later, but I think we should have a listen to one of the songs. So I'm going to put my microphone down a bit so that you can still hear my voice, but we can hear the so this is one of my favourites. It's a rap battle, Maximite Guild versus the Shadow Court.
let a real beast speak. Maximus raised me up from the gutter to the peak. Blue tweed, Titan top hat, king of the sand. When he taps that cane, whole cities understand. I am a Maximite, forged in the grind. You a whisper in the graveyard, a shadow left behind. We run the caravan routes with a spine of steel. Your court hides from sunlight because the truth is real. We take contracts with pride, we enforce with respect. Your master Corvus plays puppet, but cannot command or direct. Our guild walks openly, we do not slink in the gloom. When Maximus enters the room meets its doom. So tell your master this, let it echo through his throne. You serve a fading crow, I serve a man carved from stone. Little thug, but your courage is thin. You shout like a dog because you know you cannot win. The shadow court moves in silence with blades that kiss. Your guild leaves fingerprints on every crime you miss. Corvus is the night itself, his will is the void. He does not need a cane tap for the realm to be destroyed. You brag about sunlight cause you need to be seen. We risk your kingdoms before dawn, quiet, cold, and clean. Maximus is loud, Maximus is proud, Maximus is flawed. Corvus is the whisper that turns kings into fraud. Your boss breaks doors, mine breaks minds without a hiss. So go ahead, bark again, I am certain he will not notice this. Dun dun da 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 da, dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da da da. Trust me, pal, I must notice everything you bring. While your Corvus sits perched, scared to spread a wing. Maximus built an empire with sweat, iron, and will. Your master hides behind agents afraid to kill. We punch through walls, we do the jobs you refuse. While your court cries purity, we cannot lose. Our guild is a family, yours is a funeral rite. Your loyalty is illusion, bound in fright. The guild rules the gutters, the markets, the trade. We shake hands with nobles who fear the deals we made. When Maximus speaks, even ghosts stand still. Your Corvus is a rumor, nothing more than a chill. You mistake our silence for fear, our shadows for retreat. But we move through the cracks where your loud boots beat. Your guild spills blood, our court spills truth. We have toppled stronger men since the age of the youth. Corvus is not a rumor, Corvus is the law of the dark. He sees every spark before you strike with your bark. Your Maximus is mortal, bound to coin and pride. My master is the unseen tide that drags armies aside. You speak of family, we speak of fate. Your guild is a chapter, the court is the slate. In the annals of war, your guild is a page, but Corvus is the storm that defines every age. Yeah, maybe your court is ancient, maybe you think you are deep, but Maximus wakes nightmares that your master cannot keep. He walks in daylight and shadow with equal might. He commands a world that fights him, yet he still wins the fight. Corvus may be darkness, but darkness cannot rule. Light always rises, and Maximus is no fool. So stay in your alleys, stay serving your crow. When the blue tweed storm comes, you will learn what all foes know. Maximus is power, Maximus is skill, and the caravan moves on. You cannot stop that will.
From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne, our Entheal was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's grown, near the beat of the ages in the world we call home.
Yo, in the beginning there was nothing but night, till Destron sparked cosmos with the burst of pure light. Brought Lauren forth, harmony in the air, mother of the living, creation everywhere. 30 children born, each shaping the plan, guardians of existence standing where it all began. I'm Theoform, Manaka set down, a jewel of a world, ready for its crown, a history of the world. Life awakened in the oceans and rose, proto-beings walking where the first wind blows. Civilization small, fragile by design, seeds of the future on a cosmic timeline. But envy grew among divine heirs, dark ambitions rising from celestial chairs. Destron never saw the shadows creeping in, setting up the conflict where the mortal tales begin, a history of the world. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Hear the beat of the ages in the world we call home. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Hear the beat of the ages in the world we call home. Akari split wide, continents ate, Monaca became the cradle of fate. Proto-Antius rising with the chariots rolling, writing their stories, building, controlling. 50,000 years before the era we know, when a empire stood with the world in its shadow. Wars of twin suns, Pax emerald green, skyfall strikes down like a prophecy seen. A history of the world. Magic rises, magic falls, sky tower cracks. Legends march forward, then break at the back. Civil wars raging under 10,000 moons. Dragons descend, bringing fire like monsoons. Aldera burns and Aldera rebuilt. Empires reshaped under triumph and guilt. From crimson tides to the five banners raised. Every age forged new legends that blaze. A history of the world. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Hear the beat of the ages in the world we call home. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Hear the beat of the ages in the world we call home. Shadow court whispers where the kings once stood. Wraith wars echo through forbidden wood. Plagues and purges, prophets in chains. Rifts and Aldera, dragons over the plains. A cycle of glory, of ruin, of rise. Written in the ages under cosmic skies. From creation's dawn to the throne's last call. The world keeps turning and remembers it all. A history of the world. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Still we march through the ages in the world we call home. From the void to the flame to the rise of a throne. Our Thea was shaped by the stars and the stone. From Destron's hand to the empire's throne. Still we march through the ages in the world we call home.
So yeah, I'm hoping that will encourage people to join the project. I have got other songs on here. I didn't realise there was a glitch with the previous audio. So what I was saying before that was the Maximite Guild versus the Shadow Court. That's basically your one-on-one rap battle between two rival factions. Got one here actually that I also went with 90s dance anthems. This is the more unusual side of things I went with for the music. I actually went with 90s dance anthems, and this covers the entire sort of belief system of the Ondarian monarchy. So this is called Pulse of Creation.
Feel the power ignite. From the forge to the garden to the astral sea bright. Every star in the sky starts to shimmer tonight. When the rhythm of the gods starts guiding the light. Destron spark in the dark. He is the all-father flame. We'll build a star forger. Everything knows his name. Lauren healing the feeling. The dawn where harmony grows. From the garden of eternal she lets the light flow. Secret he sees, Meridian on the hunt, silver arrows in the breeze, pale net twist in the beat, with a chaos routine, shade shifting every shadow. shade. Bermuda turns the tide as the comets cascade. Grimwald hammers the rhythm, molten metal in time. Kalen turning every season like a clockwork chime. Style laughing with joy where the dawn never ends. Sure pouring celebration for the music he sends. Rome tending the world with a gardener's grace. While belt on God's memory in his luminous space. Marak sings from the veil where the melodies gleam. Players lights the way where philosophers dream. Traders walks the crimson veil where the moonlight bleeds. Harble sees the futures written out in astral seeds. Portress locks every gate with a whisper in hand. Ramber writes the truth that eternity demands. Baltrix cracks every lie with the crimson knife's flame. Quillax judges all worlds with a verdict untamed. Bracken stands at the front, iron voice in command. Terran scars the hunt across forest and sand. Serpentira in the abyss where rebirth coils slow. And the lost one waits in silence where no galaxies glow. Feel the thrum of the ages, let it fill up your mind. Every god, every spark, every secret aligned. We are rising together as the beat carries through. All of creation in motion calling now to you. Raise your voice to the starlight. Feel the energy rise. We are dancing with the cosmos under radiant skies. From the forge to the veil, through the garden we call. Every heartbeat in the heavens starts to answer us all. So we rise, so we shine, as the night comes alive. With the power of the heavens, in Ondarian vibe. Every step that we take sends a spark through the air. Feel the cosmic connection every day there. Feel the pulse of creation, hear the cosmic reply. When the heavens start moving and the beat multiplies. Lift your hands to the sky, let the rhythm align. Every god in the heavens sending power through
Well, I am thinking of doing a sort of rundown of the 34 deities for Lord of War and Heartache, Tales of the Caravan, because I do believe they are important lore for the project. So let's find one that's slightly shorter, because there's a lot of long ones on here. I did a lot about the caravan as well. I showed off these three last week: Fire in the Silk, Maximus the Master, and Ember Light. But yeah, you know, there's loads. There's quite a few there, and there's more to come, because I really want to create. I'm not looking at a concept album. I mean, Suno is very easy to use. Bring Suno up. So I know a few people who use Suno, and you just click create. You put your song lyrics in there, your titles. You've got your advanced options, male, female. I always go lyric mode, manual. sings the lyrics in the lyrics box, because obviously they're my lyrics. I wrote them, and I always put my name to the lyrics when I upload them. Weirdness, I've never played with weirdness. I've kept it at 50%. Style influence 50%. You don't want to go any more, because otherwise it just makes the song impossible, you know. And then obviously you've got the song title as well. And this is my workspace. So these are all the songs that I've created since I joined. Some of them aren't published. A lot of them are published. There are some that aren't published. It always creates two versions of the same song. So there are some, and some aren't published at all, because they're just me playing around. So I've been pretty busy. The reason the Maximus rap isn't published is because it's actually another version of the one that I did myself, you know. In the land of desert where the sand is gold, I'm Maximus the master with a story to unfold. And I actually prefer my version to this version, because I changed the lyrics so that it's in third person, so that it sounds like it's a Maximite singing the song. And obviously I had to go with the Ondarian national anthem as well. I've created a lot more songs than 80, mainly because I've deleted a lot of songs. I've sent a lot. There's I'm not going to send it to one, but there's a move to trash option, and there's quite a few songs I've moved to trash because I'm not satisfied with them. I prefer my version as well. I do prefer my version as well. Just so people know, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and I can actually see the comments in my Streamlabs screen, so I can still see the comments live as they come in, so I don't have to be on my YouTube screen constantly. But some of these are on YouTube, and some of them are not, because they're more experimental than did I do Dare to Dream, Dare to Believe? So that's my did I do Dare to Dream, Dare to Believe? Oh, I think Ember Light is Dare to Dream, Dare to Believe. I think that was the original title I gave them, and it became the Ember Light. As I say, not all of them are published because obviously they're just experiments, and some of them will probably not even remain present. I've got to step away for a minute, so I will just pop myself back to be right back. I'll be about 5 minutes, and I'll put some music on in the background so that you can sort of have, so you're not in silence. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let's see if I can get the chat box up. I've put the chat box up and the alert box just to see what happens. Oh, that took it out of me actually. Just get my breath back because I was a bit quicker than I thought I'd be. But you know, I can play more of the music if you'd like me to, because it's all royalty free, so it won't affect my what's going on my computer? My computer's doing something. Oh, there we go. Oh look, you get me twice. So that's Epidemic Sounds. Tell you what, let's have a look at some of these music videos again, because I'm really proud how I came about with them, and I want to share them again. I really do. So this is actually a music video I made. It's called Fire in the Silk. And I'm going to turn my microphone off because you know, I want to keep the audio quiet.
From the ruins of empires and the dust of forgotten roads, the caravan rises carrying stories never told. Through the forests from winds, through the scars of Calette, their footsteps mark the ground with a promise not forgotten yet. She moves like knowledge carried from 1,000 shattered years, a dancer born of struggle who has learned to master fear. Her rhythm is a weapon, her silence carved in stone, and every turn she takes declares that she will stand her own. No chains can bind tradition when the heart refuses sleep. No tyrant kills the legacy a people choose to keep. Raise the lanterns to the fire in the silk. Raise your voices for the story she will build. Every movement is a message, every heartbeat carved in flame. She dances for the nameless who were never known by name. Raise the lanterns to the fire in the silk. The caravan is moving, watch the world become still. From the shadow halls of Under to the dunes of the desert realm, the gods once shaped creation, now the dancers take the helm. Her art is carved from lineage, from storms that never fade, a quiet act of courage in a world the empire's made. Not an ornament for pleasure, not a token born of show, but a guardian of memory every wanderer should know. Her hands speak hidden languages the wise learn to adore. Her eyes recall past ages and the ones who came before. Where the moon priest whispered secrets, where the sun priest carved the lore, the dancer stands unbroken by the centuries she saw. Raise the lanterns to the fire in the silk. Raise your voices for the stories she will build. Every movement is a message, every heartbeat carved in deceive, she reads the truth beneath the sands. When the lost have no companions and the weak are left to fall, her steps become a beacon that can guide them through it all. This is discipline and spirit. This is ancient, fierce alive. This is not for shallow minds. This is how the world survives. Raise the lanterns to the fire in the silk. Raise your voices for the story she will build. Every movement is a message, every heartbeat carved in flame. She dances for the nameless who were never known by name. Raise the lanterns to the fire in the silk. The caravan is moving, watch the world become still. So gather at the firelight where wanderers reveal their truth. The caravan is calling and its dancers carry proof that art can shake the mountains and a single step can spark the courage of a people lost and waiting in the dark. A story wakes in quiet places, carried on a gentle breeze. If a tender spark is rising, let it move you as it please. Listen softly as it opens, like a lantern in the night. Follow where it wants to lead you. This is how you find the amber light. There is music in the midnight, where the lanterns sway and gleam. Silver winds invite the wandering, and the dreamers chase the dream. Something stirs within the stillness, warm and willing, calm and kind. It invites your spirit forward with a shimmer on your mind. Maybe you have felt it near you, something pure and rising sweet. A gentle pulse within your breathing, drawing you toward its beat. Step into the amber light, let your spirit rise and shine. Feel the rhythm wrap around you in a steady silver line. Let it warm the quiet places you have hidden from the night. Open all your gentle dreaming as your heart becomes the light. Many journeys roar with thunder, but the truest ones begin with a breath that turns to courage and a willingness within. No harsh shadows walk beside you, only kindness at your side. Only hearts that know that artistry is something lived with pride. If your thoughts feel soft and open, if your hands feel drawn to play, trust the current as it lifts you in a gentle, natural way. Step into the amber light, let your spirit rise and shine. Feel the rhythm wrap around you in a steady silver light. Let it warm the quiet places you have guarded out of sight. Open all your hidden dreaming as your heart becomes the light. Hear the ancient story the cadence in your breathing as it rises soft and fair. There is no demand upon you, no direction to obey, only space to find your softness and the courage in its sway. And perhaps as you are listening, your shoulders gently part, your spine aligns with something soft and blooming in your heart. Your heart may start to answer with emotion faint and slight, as if your body recognizes some forgotten inner light. Step into the ember light, let your soul move clear and free. Feel the shimmer gather softly where your breath and longing meet. Let it show the grace within you that has waited for the night. Open all your shining dreaming as your heart becomes the light. Follow where the fire glimmers, where the woven stories twine. Leave a word upon the journey if you feel the spark is mine. If something in you shifted, trust the glow that lingers there. Let it guide you just a little as it warms the evening air. When you feel the moment calling, share a message for the road. There is room beside the lanterns, and the fire is yours to hold.
So that was The Ember Light, which originally had the title of Dare to Dream, Dare to Believe. Nope. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. So, I think we are going to take it up a notch. I will play Maximus the Master because this is one that I'm really proud of. I was going to do some ASMR, and I probably will do some ASMR, but at the moment I'm in the zone, and I think we need I want to play this one.
Van rolls under stormlight skies where only outlaws go. Maximus walks with a hunter's stride, gears ticking in his coat, born with the curse of a velvet fang and an iron father's oath. He carries secrets in silver pockets, keeps his past behind locked doors. Every whisper of the crown pulls him back toward war forgotten walls. Raise your glass for Maximus Volkov, Shadow King of smoke and steam, master of every rival syndicate fears the ghost of his masked face. Steam vents hiss at his passing steps. The gears of fate turn slow. For a vampire rogue with a merchant's heart will follow profit where it goes. Raise your glass for Maximus Volkov, Shadow King of smoke and steam, master of the caravan, ruler of every outlaw dream. He lives for gold and bitter ale. He loves the danger that trouble brings. He will claim the lost and dreaded crown of Tyrant King. So here is the tale of Maximus, carved in iron, gold, and bone. A leader born in moonlit fire, who walks forever alone. Yet the caravan follows his voice through wind that howls and sings. For the world grows dark in the footsteps of the one they call the Vampire King.
So that was Maximus the Master, which is another of my original songs. You know, again, lyrics are all my own, but Suno does the rest. It does the music, vocals, and I really do think it really does make a big difference, you know, to my creative prowess. Sorry, I'm just getting a message through that I just want to double check. Microphone right down. There we go. You can hear me better now, and the music isn't drowning out. Anyway, you know, I really would like to take everything to the next level, and you know, find the more people I can find. I mean, I've got a active Discord server if anyone's interested. I can show you the Discord server as well. It will show people that's on the Discord server, but I think it's okay to show it because it is active. So let me bring that down. So this is the Discord server. You can see all the other Discord servers I'm on, but this is the main server. Suggestion box, which does sort of get used. Grand Council, that's just me to update certain things. Work in progress is what I'm working on. The gateway is where everyone who joins can. Laws of the land is pretty self-explanatory. There's always a welcome message. So that's what you obviously how to get involved with the project. Some generic lore. Introduction to NPCs. So Maximus, I think. Oh no, it's Graham's characters Harley and Judea. Whereas obviously my ones come in afterwards. So Maximus, Rafik. That's another version of Gideon. Arundella. Paldrock, although Paldrock has a new image as well. Obviously Lord Volkov, he's had an update. A lot of the characters that are shown here from me have had image updates, so but I'm not going to update their images on here. That's Rosea's character Iris, Rose, and that's Iris. They're twin sisters vampires, so you know it's all there. It's all there. Character types, so that gives you all the different character types that exist in the world, the different factions, character creation. Some people have already added to there. Caravan glossary is everything that is basically all the keywords and phrases and all that help people to know a bit about. Character artwork in progress is where people share their creative art. Some of my sort of character artwork complete. Script writing is pretty much where we discuss script writing. Written scripts is where I share and announce written scripts. There's one has been taken. The tavern is where we basically all chat and say hello and all that, you know, and share random stuff. That's a closed channel. That's not active. That's sort of performing arts interests. Rafik's Den is links. Obviously this is the Jeffrey's Workshop is sort of where I share all my links and tools, my basic toolbox. Tavern polls, not really used, but active. Adventurers Guild, these are sort of like where you can sort of go on in internal adventures on the guild. You can sort of role play under the different guilds. And then of course History of the World, that's the prehistory of the world, so it's only sort of like one section. 50,000 year timeline, so everything you need to know is in this attachment. This talks about the currency. Yes, this world has a currency, Krell, and that's what the symbols look like. So, you know, different types of and of course it goes into details. I do go into details, and there's a full table of elements as well. There is a full table of elements with images, with the mysterious so yeah, obviously it's got some real world elements in it to keep it grounded, but there's a lot of fictional elements that I've created, and they've all got different properties and the images come at the end of each section of the so they all sort of cover the of course we've got, this is artwork because the actual document itself is too long, so at the very top is the document about the deities. That contains all the information, it's downloadable, and then of course we've got the artwork for them. Then we've got geography. I think it's a very, very crude map. No, there isn't. But you know, I didn't include the artwork there. But all the settlements. I'm not a fan of that piece of music. 1 second. So yeah, and then of course we got the flags of the monarchy, which covers the monarchy, Ondar City, Trigon, Garalos, Cordavia, most of the major settlements that we've encountered so far, and some we haven't been to. There's a lot of other cities we haven't even seen the flags for yet, so they'll come soon. Then obviously we got the cities here: Ondar, Garalos, Cordavia, Taros, Drevin, Trigon, Gebelra, Varuna. Then of course we got the factions. There's non-human factions as well. Humans are the most numerous faction. This is still very much work in progress though, so we've got the dwarves, obviously the fae, the fairy folk, and they sort of have their own sort of, and in the dark, you know, you get the idea. And I'll probably go through all this later anyway. And then obviously YouTube is the project itself, so that's where YouTube videos are announced. Then of course AOB, Livestream. You know, I like to have a check-in section. That's for ASMR. And then of course social media, so people can share their socials. And then we've got vocal, so people can and then obviously obsolete lore is stuff that I've cancelled out. So it's pretty much a very straightforward sort of server, really. It's nothing overly dramatic. So let's see. If you're new and you're watching, welcome to the channel. This was going to be an ASMR live stream, but we've sort of diverged from that. So, you know, it hasn't gone according to plan, but it's gone better than I thought it was. You know, I do sometimes sort of get thrown out of sequence, and my brain doesn't work. And I get distracted. But if you know, please do interact with the chat, because you know you make this live, so otherwise I do struggle. I'm not someone who can keep up a conversation unless I'm doing something. But at the moment I've got nothing to do. I'm going to change the saved music playlist, and we're going to go over to we're going to take it down a little notch. Switch from normal volume to bar brass volume quite easily, you know. It's quite simple to do. I'm going to bring the music up a little bit more. So think about it like first half was none, and all of a sudden we just switch to a whole new level of creativity. I have no idea what happened there. It seems to have fixed itself. as it's a quiet night, I am going to call it. A night. It's 9:30. I've been going nearly 2 hours, so yeah, I'm going. Oh, Lacey, hello. I was about to call it, but seeing as you're here, I'm more than happy to continue. Sorry, it's just been so quiet tonight. Trevor is obviously around, and it's been, you know, it's not been very. I mean, it's Monday, you know. But how are you? I hope you're doing well. I remember that one. I do remember you saying about that other channel. So I was trying to do ASMR, but let's I got Christmas lights on behind me. Let's change it up a bit. I had pasta tonight, which was quite nice. Pasta in a mushroom sauce, which was quite nice. I'll get into trouble with playing this because obviously YouTube doesn't like. But you know, I was playing some of my my Suno music videos earlier, and you know, I was saying how I love making the songs, you know, writing the lyrics and letting the machine put the music and the vocals to it. I've really been able to create some unique concepts. Yeah, as I say, I'm hoping that they'll help. It is. I'm hoping that what I create will help encourage people to join the project. I really do, because you know, you know, it's another string to my creative bow, and I'm just so passionate about it. I mean, I know this side of Christmas it's going to be difficult getting people on board. You know, I'm kind of struggling, you know, because obviously this side of Christmas people are busy and life is in all different directions for everybody, including myself. And what was I saying? You know, hopefully in January I will be able to encourage more people on board. As I say, I've got the foundations in, a lot of the foundations in, you know, a lot of the stuff out there that will help me to find people who want to participate. No, I didn't open a window today. I've been indoors all day, and why did something happen then that required to have windows open or something? no windows open today. Oh, you mean on my calendar? Do you mean on my advent calendar? Because yeah, I got a mini I got a mini fidget spinner. Mini fidget spinner behind door number 8 today. So hopefully, you know, I think it's going to be a lot of fidget spinners and a lot of. I mean, I'm filming them as YouTube shorts, so they will be. When is the 12th? I think Friday is the 12th, so hopefully Friday night there will be a halfway compilation of the first 12 doors of the Advent calendar, and then build up to Christmas Eve. So yeah, there's 8 doors open so far, 8 shorts, and you know, it's sorry, something's distracted me. So I get distracted by little things. It's felt like a really long day today, and I haven't really been up to much. You know, I'm just. But you know, I'm looking at doing some more music videos, some more songs, and probably some more sort of well, definitely a lot more writing. You can tell I'm struggling. Yeah, I've been oversleeping quite a bit lately, which is not good, which is not healthy. I've got to try and be more active. I'm still not very active at the moment. I'm struggling. Yeah, because I'm not seeing my therapist. My therapist's on annual leave, so I'm not seeing my therapist. I can't speak this week, so you know, I'm sort of keeping notes and things for the next session. But obviously I get my leg looked at this week. I get that looked at weekly, so that will be on Thursday. So I've only got one thing happening this week instead of 2. But I just look forward to getting this leg finally dealt with, so I don't have to keep going back to get this dressing changed. It's frustrating more than anything. It's frustrating more than anything. It's draining. I'll be honest, it is draining. you know, it means I've sort of got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and obviously Saturday, Sunday, but you know, it just, you know, what do you do? What do you do? But I don't know really. I just keep going. You know. Hopefully in the new year things will start picking up again and things will get back on track. Last week I was at Knoll, you know, to see everyone, and that was nice. I want to get back to volunteering in the new year, doing more of that. But I think sometimes I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know, in life. And I just want, you know, I've just got to keep going. You know, I'm not. Yeah, but I think this time of year makes it harder as well. You know, 2025 has been an absolute roller coaster of a year for me, and it's been complete and utter. There's been a lot of good things, but there's been a lot of things that I'd rather forget, or, you know, I've got to live with. And I think I do what I can. To be honest. And then there's me trying to, you know, yeah, he's hoping 2026 is much more you know, I think, I mean, we don't even know what 2026 has in store, you know, unless you've already, you know, unless people have got things planned long term. But I don't really have anything. I've winged everything since day one in my life. Or I feel like I've winged it, you know, and I still am winging it. You know, I'm just living day to day, and you know, it's exhausting. I'm not going to deny it, and there's a few things I'm still struggling with, I'm still worried about, and you know, sometimes I wonder if there are things I'm taking too far in life, you know, project-wise and all that. And I've just got such belief and drive. It's what's keeping me going, you know. It is full of challenges, and I honestly think if I didn't have if I didn't have social media and the people that are in my life, you know, whether they be my offline friends and online friends, you know, no matter who you are, no matter where in the world you're watching and who you are, you know, thank you for being supportive, for being here, for sharing in my dreams, my pain, my you know, it's just, you know, I've been through so much in life, and there's a lot of things I can't really talk about, you know, because of their struggles, and you know, indeed, and I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to everyone who's here. You know, and I started this channel up as a community. When I started this channel back in June 2025, I didn't think it would even get this big. I mean, as I've said it before, there was a person who actually in my life once told me, and they're not in my life anymore. They haven't been in my life for a very long time. They actually said, if you ever start a YouTube channel, no one's going to give a flying about you. You'll never get any subscribers. You know, and here I am with 881 subscribers live on YouTube. It fluctuates a little bit, you know, and people come, people go, and you know, I don't hold that against them. It's their choice. You know, they can come and go as they please. You know, there's no ill will or, well, apparently I'm boring according to them. You know, I've got no personality. I've got nothing, apparently. Yeah, so, you know, there are other things that were said, but I can't repeat them here because, you know, but, you know, I mean, it's taken me, what, 5.5 years to reach 880. You know, I'm not one of these channels that went into the thousands overnight. You know, I'm not that sort of channel that it goes viral overnight. You know, some might call it a slow burn channel, but I like being a slow burn channel. I like creating what I create. People said you have to create what people want. You can't create for yourself. I create what I want to create, what you know, that's the thing. Just because people think I need to follow, just because there are people out there who think I need to follow a set path, yeah, I learned to ignore them very quickly in life, and as I say, they've been out of my life for a very, very long time. So, you know, it's nothing. You know, it's all in the past now. But you know, as I say, I create what I want to create. You know, I don't follow. I've said it before. I don't follow the crowd. I don't follow the. That's why I created Lord of War and Heartache, and obviously it's evolved into Tales of the Caravan. And because I didn't want to be mainstream. Okay, yeah, I do a little bit of ASMR for live streams. But that's about it. You really won't find any sort of mainstream. Yeah, this person, this particular individual hated it as well. they really sort of thought they'd won, and in reality they'd lost everything. You know, they'd lost everything, whilst I had, you know, I had nothing to lose, really. And you ignore them, and they're silenced for good, you know. They yeah. Still, they're not in my life anymore. So, it's just a memory that is difficult to let go of sometimes. I mean, it's a story, you know, it's an anecdote from my life. But yeah, you know, sometimes you can latch on to things, and sometimes I wonder if I've latched on to things that I can't let go of, you know. Maybe I have. But sometimes you get an idea in your head and you become passionate about it. You can become hyperfixated about it. There's a difference between obsession and hyperfixated. You know, you become so attached to a concept that some might say tunnel vision, single-mindedness, narrow-mindedness. I'm very open-minded, very broad-minded, very accessible. You know, just trying to think of how to put it into words, really. That's the thing. It's trying to put it into words. That's the hardest thing. What you want to say. What I do know is I try and do everything right. I do try and do everything right, and maybe I don't always get it right. Maybe I don't always. You know, I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. I'm cracked. No, I am the shattered vase that's being pieced back together again, you know? I'm not perfect. I could keep saying that. And whether or not people believe that or not, you know, is not my you know, worry. I know I make mistakes. I know I get attached to ideas and concepts and, you know, thought patterns and things. And, you know, some people might consider it overreaction. Some people might call it over enthusiasm, hyperfixation. Call it what you will. It's just me, you know. Just me being me at the end of the day. Just sort of I can promote, I can talk, I can share, I can make videos, I can do anything and everything. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you. That really does mean a lot to me to hear that, because, you know, for many years I wasn't allowed to be me. There were people in my life in the past who wouldn't let me be me, and I've learnt that the hard way. And it's, you know, I had people who tried to change me, tried to make me what I'm not, and I know what I'm not. You know, I mean, I can I can constantly say I'm not perfect, because I know I'm not. If I, you know, I guess I'm just pouring my heart out now at the moment. You know, I'm just letting it all flow. And I once had a person watch a live stream back, and they said I was just putting on an act. No, I put on an act when I play Maximus Volkov. The struggle is real. No one has the right. No. I mean, I know I'm not going to please everybody. You know, I'm not going to live up to everybody's expectations and stringent. You know, not everybody's going to. Just trying to think of what to say, really. Yeah, that's the one word I can't bring myself to hear. You know, it's not that I can't accept people saying no. It's I fear people saying no. You know, I've the words have gone. The words have gone. You know, it's. I think it's fear of rejection more than anything. That's why I've. Some might say I've isolated myself. Some might say I've. Maybe I have. Maybe I have. You know, I've lost the connections I used to have in social media communities, and maybe I'll never get those those connections back. But I'm grateful for the connections I have. Let me put it this way: I am absolutely grateful for the connections that I have, because they're you are the people that matter. To everyone who's connected with me, even in the past 12 months, you know, you matter to me a whole lot. Those of you who have been with me since the creation of my channel, you matter. Those of you who joined me sort of halfway through my journey, you matter. And those of you who have only just joined, you matter. I can honestly say that, and I can repeat that and repeat that and repeat that and repeat that, and it will still be true. You know, you can disagree with it, but to me it will always be true. It will always be true. I'm not sure either, but I'm so grateful we are friends. I honestly am. I really am. You know, sometimes I think the length of time is, I won't say irrelevant, but it's not an overly just knowing you as a friend and someone to talk to just means so much to me. You know, it really, 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 really does. And having everyone who communicates with me through social media and through, yeah, I think it's been about 4 or 5 years since the creation of my channel. I think it has been that long. It really has. You know, it's incredible how time flies, and there are people who've stuck with me from the very beginning. Yeah, yes, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it, I really do. Sorry, my line of thought has been severed. I forgot what I was trying to say. But, you know, it's incredible how many people I know through. Yeah, I'm still going to be around for a while. I might stick the Be Right Back on, and might call it an intermission. There's a few little things. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to leave the music playing, so I'm going to call it intermission. There's a few little things I want to do, so I'll be back shortly.
gonna be singing Christmas carols by the old corral, celebrating, congregating, and exchanging greetings by the old corral. There'll be lots of little children, and how big their eyes will be when they see what Santa left around the tree. They'll be merry, singing those merry Christmas carols by the old corral. They'll be singing, gonna be singing Christmas carols by the old corral, celebrating, congregating, and exchanging greetings by the old corral. Every tender little tenderfoot will sure enjoy it so, watching sweethearts kissing 'neath the mistletoe. How they'll thrill ya, singing familiar Christmas carols by the old corral. Christmas carols by the old corral.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back! Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig. And the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Sing it, Grandpa.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Merry Christmas.
I